Let's go. Winners semifinals. Janko versus Fabulous7. Janko going on the Dr. Mario. This is a character that he is pretty well equipped with. I wouldn't call him a main, but definitely one of his better pockets. I mean, I've played this guy in first to 5 a while ago. Pretty sure he beat me with Doc. But his Doc is pretty good. He's really good at just punishing the landings and stuff. I remember that's what I got put out for a lot back then. But I mean, this is definitely an interesting matchup because Doc's got his reflector. He's got his pretty good close quarters combat. But apart from that, you know, I can't really consider Doc that amazing, unfortunately. Definitely not. I don't really know where to put him because he has things that are good, but he also has a lot of things that are bad. His offstage game is not very good. Can't really recover, or his recovery routes are very predictable, easy to punish, and don't go particularly far. But Janko comes down with a pill into the reflector, spins Fabulous7 around. Yeah, he's like all alone mid tiers and all. Oh, it gets the pill into the up B. Yeah, I think Doc's advantage, especially with pills, is relatively good, you know? You can get the pills into the forward air, you can get the pills into the up B as we just saw. I know up B got buffed. I think Doc got a few more buffs in the last patch. Yeah, his bad stuff is just too bad, but Janko able to make it work with some good neutral. But Fabulous7 just comes down with the forward air. I mean, neither of these characters are particularly great, honestly, but I definitely say Robin has the edge. And I think in general in this game, you know, the gaps between the lower tiers and the top tiers aren't super big. I think a lot of characters, you know, a lot of characters in this game can do well. Ooh, gets caught out by the sword drop. Something to be aware of against Robin. Some characters can probably use it a little bit for combos, but I think Levin Sword in general is not the best. Definitely one of the worst combo items in the game. You can do a few things with it, but it's not like Rob Gyro or something like that. Oh, Janko comes in. Oh, he gets the jab lock, but he isn't able to convert. I feel like maybe just a one jab forward match would have been enough. This arc fight off stage reflects thunder. Ooh, I guess up into the arc fire. Fabulous really could have punished that a little better, I feel. Janko not being able to make it back, the up B not going far enough. Janko's gonna have to find something, probably looking for a kill into an up B, kill into forward air. Not sure if it will kill quite yet, but it's definitely something he wants to be considering soon. Oh, but he's just gonna get the reflector on the L Thunder. Does get killed, gives Fabulous7 taste of their medicine, but Janko's not able to make it back. Super unfortunate there.
A good tactician has nothing to fear.
So Fabulous7 takes game 1 and is one game away from winners finals. Haha, medicine. That wasn't even intentional. No, if I remember correctly, I believe last Take the Crown, Fabulous7 beat Janko as well. I'm not sure who Janko was going then, but I know Fabulous7 had a really, really good run last Take the Crown. This is why we need to seed them higher a lot. But I mean, it's kind of weird though, because in a normal day, no offense to Fabulous7, there would probably not be passing Xavi unless he was going Steve. If Xavi's on the Cloud or the Sephiroth or something, most times you would expect Xavi to win that. Not necessarily on the Xavi Steve though. Anyway, we're back into game 2. Janko opting for FD with K Rool. I think this could be pretty good for K-Rool. Pretty small stage, pretty easy to control space on, hard to land, and K-Rool's got some pretty strong sharking options with his up tilt, up smash, up air, things like that. And speaking of K-Rool, we have recently, well, even yesterday, because Smash World Tour was on, Kirby Kid was probably the best K-Rool in the world at this point, and he was giving people the work with King K-Rool. He was doing all sorts with the crowns into back airs, the crowns into up airs, some really good conversions. So maybe we can see a little bit of that from Janko. That would be really cool, because I think K-Rool's super underrated. I think he's a very exciting character to watch when he's put into the right hands, and Janko definitely known for trying a few flashy things here and there. And we've seen with Sharkman as well, with the crowns into up airs, the crown conversions, things like that. And what Kirby Kid was getting a lot of mileage off of was grab releases. He'd basically throw a crown, and most people, when K-Rool throws the crown, they're going to jump over and try to grab and use the grab armor. But if you mash out quick enough, the crown will just return, and you can combo off of the grab release as the crown hits them. Janko just playing really well right now, gets it forward air. Taking that stock. Up 2 stocks now. It's going to be hard to kill K-Rool, but should be able to eventually. Janko's doing really good with the reflector as well. I mean, pretty good picks for against Robin with Doc and K-Rool, you know. They're not the best characters in the world, but at least they have a reflector each that they can use to send those projectiles straight back. Comes down with the net. Ooh, tries to go for the blunderbuss. Not gonna get it. There's the crown again. That hits the mark. Yeah, Fabulous just coming down a bit predictably with these aerials, but that one does work out for them. Comes in with the back air, gets the kill. Catches him with the L Thunder. Little quick combo off stage. Janko's at... Ooh, I feel like he tried to drop Levin Sword and then do something off of it. That could have been pretty exciting, but unfortunately not going to work out. There's... Okay. Fabulous7 with the ledge trap situation. Potentially. No, not going to get it. Janko comes back with the net. Oh, and he goes down with the forward air. That's definitely going to take it at that percent. Janko comes in with the game victory. I don't know who we're going to see from him next, but it's always a bag of tricks with Janko. Unless he plays against Hokyu. I've noticed he plays Joker mainly against Hokyu, and not many other characters. But maybe that's just him. Back into game number 3. Don't know what stage we'll be going to. I don't usually look, because I like to keep things nice and surprising. We're going to PS2. Probably an equally beneficial stage again, both characters a little bit campier, they can zone out. But then again, it's like, what I've kind of learned recently is that I feel like small stages are as good for zoners. Geez, Janko going all the way in. Small stages are as good for zoners as big stages in some cases, I feel, because you get a stage like Smashville and you just sat below the... Like, imagine like a Toon Link on Smashville sat beneath the main platform and just throwing his projectiles. He's covering basically the whole stage. And that's why zoners get a bit tricky, because it's like, oh, you pick a big stage, they run away. Pick a small stage, they're controlling all the space, and it's really hard to get around them. But Janko, being the one who's hard to get around right now with that forward air off stage, Fabulous7 trying to bring things back, not too far behind. Just needs a good few hits into something strong in order to even up this stock count. He's trying to adapt to playing around Blunderbuss, and I think he kind of figured out how to get around it. There's definitely a few situations against K-Rool, like when he's got it on the ledge, where you have to do specific things to get around it, or you will get caught. Oh, the arc fire landing on the platform, definitely not what Fabulous wanted there. What I've noticed is there's an interesting interaction between Crown and Arcfire, where Robin has a little bit of armor himself. But Fabulous comes in with the back air. See what Janko does here? Yeah, he tries to shock with the up air, but not able to get it. I feel like if just an up smash early would have hit. Fabulous was a bit late on the platform reaction. Janko coming in for this ledge trap. What I'd like to see from Janko is trying to 2-frame the downer, actually. I know back to Kirby Kid, it's something that they like to do a lot, and it's really, really good if you know how to time it. There's a very, very active hitbox, and there's always good for 2-framing, the ledge trapping, and the light. So, I mean, pretty even right now. Oh, Janko comes in. That looked like a... That didn't even look like a strong forward air. It might have been, but it also looked like not the best DI from Fabulous there, like across the stage, and they kind of went straight to the left. I feel like they could have lived a little bit longer had they DI'd that a little bit better, but it was probably, you know, a little bit unexpected. See what Janko does here. Yeah, nice and patient. Just waiting for Fabulous to exhaust their resources, especially the front, but don't want to be getting up against that. Tries to nair into the forward tilt, not going to work out. Fabulous gets the strong 11 forward air. Oh, that was almost a really good trap from Fabulous. I feel like maybe a roll behind grab would have worked. I mean, they could be looking for that back throw right now. Tries to get the down smash. This could be a punish on the ledge. Again, tries to go for the roll behind grab. It's like they're listening to me or something. There's the forward air. So... Oh, and he comes in with the downer. Janko taking the set 2-1 over Fabulous7 this time. Gets revenge from last week. And Janko moves on to winners finals.